Hello, I'm going to share a real life self-defense situation with you. It happened to me when I was 14 or 15. And within this story, I want to give one key bit of advice, which I think is really important. So I was 14 or possibly 15, and I was running back from the train and it was pelting it down with rain. And as I was running down a country path, it's about a mile long. And at the end of the country path, there's a really busy dual carriageway. So lots of people use that as a way to connect to the dual carriageway. They pass through the village that I used to live in. And this car drove and stopped in the distance, and its door swung straight open. When I reached the door, I couldn't get past the door, and I looked in the car. It was someone I hadn't recognised before, someone I had never met. And that person went, "Get in the car, I'll drive you." And I felt compelled to get in the car. I felt that he was leading me to do it, and because he was older, probably in his 50s, I should do it. So I said no. I had my training, my self-defense training, and he went, "Come on, I'll give you a lift." And that pleading was also wrong. First of all, you should never ever do that. Never pick someone up you don't know in your car, especially blocking their path. So I believe that person was a bad person, and I believe they possibly had bad intentions. I went, "No, I'm not getting in the car." And I sidestepped round the door like this, and I carried on running. Looking back on that, and after studying lots of self-defense situations, attackers would generally use their voice as a form of control and now mimic leadership or voices of authority. And it's very difficult, because it's in your subconscious to follow authority, to go against them. And if you've got to make a split-second judgment, it can be, sometimes you just go with the split-second judgment, especially if they start challenging you. So the key thing here is make sure you have a self-defense strategy and do not hand over leadership to someone else, especially someone else you don't know in a self-defense situation. You'll look out for yourself, okay? If you go from a primary location, which was the path, and I got into the car and that person did have bad intentions and drove me to a place they felt more comfortable, there'll be no one to hear my scream, and that would benefit them. So self-defense, do not get into the car at all costs with a stranger. Thank you.